Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about two Sennheiser microphones in front of a guitar cabinet. Sennheiser e906 and MD421. Little bit about these microphones. These are dynamic microphones and they work really well in front of guitar cabinets and also other applications. You know, MD421 has been used in front of a bass cabinet, toms, sometimes even kick, and I guess this is also pretty usable on toms, but I think this is primarily designed and made for guitar cabinets. But anyway, it works on other stuff too, but this is about guitar cabinets. So 906 has a high boost and high cut and then like neutral. The MD421 has a 5-position low cut switch. I'm gonna use these both as like no low cut, no high boost or high cut. And yeah, the gear I'm gonna use my Washburn N4 made in Japan into my pedal board, where I have on a Ground King FX detonator pedal, which is kind of like, it's a copy of the classic TC Electronics preamp booster pedal. Then into ADA MP1 preamp, that into Mesa Boogie Mark V's power amp, Simulclass 90 power amp, 606 tubes. Then into my Marshall 9060 BX cabinet, where I have greenbacks and T75s. I'm gonna use the T75 this time, and both mics are directly in front of a dust cap. This on the other side, this on the other side. So same speaker, same position. I measured the phase, they are in phase and everything. So that's gonna be the signal chain. First, let's listen to a song I made really quickly just for this video, kind of 80s style. And I recorded both mics and then I doubled myself, even the solos, recording both mics, and then I mixed that. So sometimes there's this one on both sides, sometimes this one on both sides, sometimes both on, both sides blended. But I'll put pictures in the video where you can see and hopefully also hear, the differences. After the song, I'm gonna go through solo, the differences and blend them and so on. All right, rock and roll. Alright, that was the song, and like you hopefully heard, two different microphones, quite a different sound, basically at the same position to the same, exact same speaker. Because as you probably know, if you have a 4x12 cabinet, and let's say with T75s, they're not gonna sound the same. They're all a little bit different. For whatever reason, at least that's what I've noticed during my 25 plus career. So you gotta find always the best sounding, or if you two different soundings, like you know I have on my vintage cabinet. One vintage speaker is a little bit fuller, one has a little bit more mids and stuff. They all sound great, but just different. So yeah, so both on the same microphone. And now I'm having the MD421. And let's switch into e906. Now it's that was MD421, now e906. Like you can hear, the other has the MD421, it has a bit more lows, and the mids are more like it is somewhere around 4 and 5, you know, between 2 and 5K, but it's kind of wider Q. And the 906 is a little bit less lows, and the Q is kind of more narrower, more focused, more kind of aggressive, and the MD has a bit more of those really high highs. I really like them both, especially, you know, they're great blended together. So let's do that now. So all down, and then I'm gonna, you know, increase the volume of the MD. Now the 906. Let's do the other way around. 906 first. Then MD421. So if you have the MD as your main, you feel that maybe a little bit more aggressive upper mid, just blend in the 906, and if you have your 906 as your main, you feel that maybe a little bit more fullness and kind of wider mids. Blend in the MD421. So blending two mics, I do that a lot. Usually when I mic a cabinet, it's always two mics, two different mics. Or if I'm using the Friedman technique, then it's just two SM57s. But one of my favorite combinations is a 57 and ribbon mic. But this combination, thank you Sennheiser for sending me the MD421 and the 906, because I had the 906 for, I don't know, a year or two. I borrowed it from a friend, and I've used that a lot, especially on leads, on CYHRA's forthcoming album, and so on. And now they sent me that, so I can return my friend's 906 and the MD421. There's a reason why it's one of the classic microphones, and it's just not for guitar. It works great with toms, because the wide kind of Kong upper mid joint, and with bass cabinet. And some people have used it also on kick, because I think it goes, the frequency response, if I remember correct, I'll put a picture there, but I think it's from 30 Hz to 17K. The 906 is, I think it was from 40 Hz to 15K. So yeah, both are great microphones. Let's just check out how they sound with a clean amp. Obviously there's gonna be not that much different, because no gain, no upper, those harmonics and stuff. But so let's check out first the MD421. MD421. 906. With the MD421, it's a bit fuller, because for the reasons I explained, and then blending in 906 to the MD. Cool. Once more, a little bit overdrive. Some heavier riffing. This is MD421. That was 906, and then both. They're now about the same level. 906. MD421. Conclusion. Both microphones are absolutely fantastic, at least in my opinion. MD421 a little bit fuller, bit more blows, and a more wider upper mid Q, upper mid kind of boost. Now E906 a little bit tighter, less low end, more narrower kind of upper mid boost, and both have switches where you can, you know, cut the low end even more. The MD421 has a 5-position switch. With vocals you don't really need much below 100 Hertz and whatever. And the 906 has a kind of 3-position switch also too. I'm using them now, and what I usually use just full, because I want to capture the full, you know, more power, more mojo guitar. And then if I feel so, I'll just, in the mix, I'll just cut the lows, you know, as needed or what I want. But I'm not really using the low cuts with guitar, because like I said, I want to capture the full cabinet speaker, and then that leaves me room for me when I'm mixing to add the needed low cuts and so on. I put some links in the description below to Sennheiser's website. They're not my affiliate links. We are endorsed by Sennheiser with CYHRA, and I'm really glad that they sent these to me. We have their in-ears, their drum microphones, vocal microphones, absolutely fantastic stuff. And I'm not just saying this because, you know, we're endorsed by them, but I actually like, and we really like the microphones a lot. MD421, my newest edition, awesome microphone. Yeah, links in the description below to Sennheiser's website, and there's some other links to the new, just released CYHRA single, Life is a Hurricane, available on all streaming services, and link to the video there too, album preset and whatnot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.